have in front of me the Edition HDMI Modulator Mini. It's available with free shipping from freetv.ie. So this is a very stripped down version of a modulator, and still it's great. Cost point on it's very good, works extremely well in terms of the picture quality on it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to give an overview of exactly what you'll get, how it works, and the difference between it and a more expensive modulator, and why that may or may not matter to you. So this is the outer box here. There's basically two component parts to it. There's an external power unit and there's the modulator itself. There's two manuals that come in it. You only need the one that's English. It covers a total of about 8 languages, okay? It's manufactured by Edition, who are based in Greece, but about 85% of their sales are in Germany and Benelux countries. It's a real premium brand in terms of stuff like this. Virtually all modulators that you see in the market were originally designed by Edition and copied by others, okay? So we come along here and we look at it. What are we trying to achieve with a modulator? What you're trying to do is take a HDMI input from a set-top box. What I'm going to do now is a quick demonstration. I have a set-top box here. Let's say this is a satellite receiver. I'm going to take the output from the back of it here, and I'm going to pass the output from this into the HDMI in on this box, okay? On this modulator here. And I'm going to come along, I'm going to plug in the modulator here. I'm going to power it up. And basically the output on this is going to be this RF output here, okay? So it's booting up currently. And what we can do here is we can feed it out as a DVB-T signal. Basically that's saying it's going to feed around now like an RF signal from, we'll say, a SareView or a Freeview TV aerial, run it around, and any television that has a digital tuner in it, you can tune it directly in. So it's very, very easy to distribute over long distances, all the rest of it. Much simpler and quicker than it would be. So if you had a pub, for instance, that had 8 televisions in it and a single distribution amplifier, off you'd go and you'd feed it into the 8 of them this way. So if you look at the manual here, it just gives a very quick overview of how you can press the menu button, arrow over, and change the output channel, which is set at channel 43. So basically the UHF spectrum goes from channel 21 all the way up to channel 69, and that's changed a little bit as the 4G networks have rolled out, and now I think they only use up to channel 59, and that'll probably eventually be reduced down to 49. So you can set the frequency so it won't conflict with any other channel on it. So what will happen then is you'll have a perfect high definition picture at the far end of it. Now, what won't this do that other ones will do? It's missing three key features. The first feature it's missing is there's no HDMI loop on it. So just say you had the set-top box here, you were feeding it off to a foreign television in another room through an RF cable. There is no way of taking a HDMI feed out of this and running it to the local television. So that's one thing that's missing. There's no RF in on it. And the reason that is a problem is, just say you had a SareView or a Freeview signal here, if you had an RF in, you'd feed this in, it'd combine the signal in with it and send it off to the other television, so you'd have your terrestrial channels plus the output from your set-top box here. Now, a way you could possibly get around that would be to use a splitter, we'll say, would work. Just using a splitter in reverse, you can combine the signal, it'll actually work quite well. And the final thing is there's no RF signal on this. So there's no 9-volt signal on it that will work with a SkyEye in another room. So it means that from another room you're not able to change channels. But the thing about it is it's stripped it down, it's kept it simple, and it's kept the price low. Is there a lower price, better modulator than this on the market? Absolutely not. So that's the reason we added it on, because there is lots of applications where this will work perfectly well, and all the added features that might give problems and add expense are gone. So that's it anyway, an overview of the Edition Mini HDMI Modulator with free delivery from freetv.ie.